Hey everybody, I'm Austin from WBRU. Here with us at our homebrewed session is Roxy Pro. I'm going to let these guys introduce themselves, say what they do in the band, any other fun facts about themselves that need to be mentioned.
I'm Brent, I sing.
Sam, play guitar.
And I'm Dave. I also play guitar.
Wow, so there's a lot of variety here.
Lots of guitar.
And are we missing a few?
Yes, drums and bass. We only brought the ugly three tonight.
Uh-oh. Well, I'll avert my eyes.
Good thing he's coming.
So I guess kind of to start out, you guys, I mean, you kind of play surf jams, which I would say is generally considered sort of a West Coast thing. So what are you guys doing over here on the East Coast?
There is definitely still a surf culture on the East Coast. Actually, down south on the East Coast, the water seems to be a bit warmer. It's kind of nice. But yes,
See, that's true.
Surfing definitely was very prominent on the West Coast. Yeah, we've been very inspired by a lot of surf rock, and so it's kind of something that we've taken and kind of taken our own little spin on it.
Ran with it, yeah. It's about the beach, too. The album, it was a concept album about his love of the beach.
Yeah, a little more about the beach.
But we all love the beach.
It's funny because it's very surf-inspired, I would say. It's more like what we were talking about this the other day.
Rock,
beach rock.
rock.
Yeah.
You had to put a name on it.
Okay. You had to go a little bit more specific.
Yeah.
That's fair. Rhode Island has beaches.
Yes, lots of beaches.
Yes.
I worked at a beach at one point.
In Rhode Island?
I did, yes. Yep, I worked
Which
at
beach?
a beach. I can't tell you. It's top secret. It was in South County, though.
Oh, yeah.
You may or may not have seen me.
Well, there you go. Everyone
He would have been going by Chet instead of Brent.
Chant
All right.
fat.
I may or may not still have friends at that beach.
Okay, so beach rock. All right, I can get behind that. And you guys just came out. Well, not just, I guess, but came out with your debut album in August.
In August,
In
yeah.
August.
Yep. We were recording. We started recording last November, and we tracked for months, 4 months, 5 months. How long was it?
I don't know the exact. 10 months till the finished product.
Yeah, it was a while. It was mixed by Patrick Creef from the Deers and mastered by Ryan Morey. He was in Montreal. He did I think Funeral by Arcade Fire, a bunch of other big bands and whatnot. And I came back and put it out. We have some vinyl. There's some CDs that you can buy from Amazon, and iTunes, Spotify, Deezer, iHeartRadio, you name it, we got it.
So, tell me a little bit more about like the process of making the album, because this is, I mean, new project for you.
Yeah, super cool. I had a bunch of demos that I wanted to do. When I took a break from playing with the Wandas, and it lasted like 30 days. And then I was writing again and working on some demos, and I wanted to do something with some of my favorite musicians in Boston and southern New England, really, because a couple guys from Providence also played on the record. And so we booked studio time, and we were tracking it, and I would go into the studio and lay down. We actually snapped in a lot of my demos, and then just we're recording over things,
Replacing everything that was in.
which is really cool, because you can figure out, you can keep working on something until it has the magic that you like.
Yeah.
We ended up keeping some of it, actually.
Yeah, we
Some of
actually
the
kept
guitars
some
and
of the
the noise too, actually.
Yeah, it was really, really cool. So I got to play with a bunch of friends on the record. It's Sam and Dave were on the record. I mean, it was just a great experience. We were doing pretty much like weekends for, like I said, a number of months.
Yeah, 5 or 6 months.
And that's a great way to do it, because I've done records where you have so much time and you're rushing, or you rehearse and you do all this pre-production work, and that's cool too, but then you book a studio for like 12 days and you record an album in like 5. Yeah. And then you spend the remaining 7 days, doing the most ridiculous things that you can, like farting into a can and trying to record that. So this was cool. This felt right on pace, and it was really relaxing and really positive.
It's good.
Yeah. Well, I feel like relaxing would probably be the vibe you'd want for a
Yeah.
record like that.
Yeah. Well, I started kind of writing some of that stuff in the summer when it was really warm and really nice, and then we started tracking in November, but fortunately the studio was like 100 degrees.
Yeah.
That's the way
So
That's the way I like it, though. We're walking around in shorts.
Yeah.
and tank
Well, I was
tops.
gonna say, like, what are you guys gonna do once it like gets cold? Like, how do you get into that mood? Do you guys wear swim trunks to all your shows?
No, not anymore.
We actually all wear jackets on stage.
Most of the
We
time,
did
yeah.
last show,
Did we really?
Yeah, we definitely
Where did we play last? What was the last show?
Hennessy's.
Hennessy's, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Downtown.
that's right. That was
It's
a good
okay.
show. Yeah.
It's good. It's cool. It's fun.
All right, cool. So what do you guys? So we got the album. What's coming up next for you guys?
We have a show in December 11th. Does that
Yeah.
sound right?
11th.
At TT's. Doing a bunch of radio stuff like this. Just doing some more promotion, trying to get out there a little bit more. We're very new, so just playing around as much as we can.
Yeah.
I've been working on some new stuff that we can, maybe start working on. So
We have a few songs we played.
yeah, a couple new ones, and we've been doing a lot of videos actually.
Yeah.
Usually after our shows, we'll put like a quick little like video. Actually, Sam's been doing some
a
like
lot of it. Yeah.
super tight
It's just
like video work.
nothing. It's
You
like-
even video
It's awesome.
yourself? Is this a selfie video?
No,
that
no,
you're
no, no.
playing?
No.
You should check it out.
It's like
Just-
a post-game show for the show.
Yeah, it's, right, exactly.
The red zone.
How
yeah,
it went
yeah,
down.
yeah.
But it's not so clear. You know,
Right.
it's a little ambiguous. Like,
YouTube Lay
Eventually
Roxy
we'll put them all
Pro.
as one long
Yeah.
video.
and it'll make
Yeah.
a lot of sense.
Hopefully. Hopefully.
This sounds like an art film or something.
It's
It should be considered.
could-
Yeah, I
Would
would.
I
I would.
consider it that?
I would.
You guys are
Yeah.
a high culture band. Is that what I'm getting?
That's,
we're
I
pretty
would say so, yeah.
high culture. Yeah.
High culture. Yeah.
Beach
yeah.
culture.
Yeah. Beach
There's
culture.
subliminal messaging in our
Sandy,
music videos.
very
Yeah,
sandy.
there is.
Actually, yeah, and in the album, there's subliminal stuff all over.
Oh, there is a lot of subliminal stuff. I don't know if you can play it on the radio
Ooh.
because the visual stuff is quite subliminal.
I don't know if he knows how radio works.
I don't know. We're filming right now for the radio.
Good point.
Touche.
So who knows?
No, it's not that bad. It's all good.
It's all good. Subliminal stuff.
All good. Very subliminal. There's
It's
a lot
important.
of even in a lot of the songs, there is a lot of deep meaning in a lot of the stuff. But it's very easy just to grab something and think, oh, it's just about this. And then if you kind of like look at it a little bit deeper, they're usually all pretty deep.
Yeah.
Also, like a lot of the samples we used in the noise and like the interviews
yeah.
you had on the album that we are like just buried in
Yeah,
the
that's
music
true.
sometimes, and like you don't hear it really. But
Right,
it's there.
we got a bunch of the players, a bunch of the people that played on the record in a booth, and we were just asking them questions, and so we got some really good quotes out of that, and so that's kind of layered through the record too, which is super
Yeah,
cool.
that's cool.
Who thought of that? That was a good idea.
Yeah,
Are you
yeah,
sure?
yeah,
it was
you
me?
came in. You came in with a huge stack of papers for everyone to read through. And it was
I
like-
don't remember this.
It was a question. It was a question per page.
Oh,
So
really?
they wouldn't think about. The
Oh,
next
nice.
question.
Next
Yeah.
Wow.
You thought it out pretty
Nice.
well.
Apparently I did.
We don't know what's on it though, because Patrick mixed it all and put it where he thought
Oh,
it should
you're
go.
right.
So
Yeah.
we just did it all and put it in where we thought it would go.
There's a
and-
couple, like you hear, what's his name at the beginning of the mic? Nick.
Yeah.
Nick from the Field Effect. He's talking about technology. It's kind of a cool quote, and then
Oh, so that's all local artists, or that's all artists that were on the. Okay, because
Yeah,
I
it's
remember
all
I listened to one of the tracks and it had the little the intro.
Well, Coral Corrales has a
uh,
shoot. Just hang on, get it out.
oh, Karina from
Yeah.
Slow Dim.
That's the one I heard.
Yep, so that was Karina talking about
Rio.
Rio.
Bowen on the beach.
Yep, and then who was Henry from Aloud was at the beginning of Bushkill.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
right.
Nick of
Field Effect.
Field Effect. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
All
So we
right.
did some cool things.
Yeah.
I guess.
Turned out good.
Highbrow? Is that what we?
Highbrow.
What was it? High culture.
High culture.
High culture. Highbrow.
Well, it wasn't lowbrow. Right?
Well, speaking of lowbrow, maybe I don't know. We'll see. So we have homebrewed meetings every week. We sit around, drink beer, listen to local music. It's pretty chill.
Oh, nice.
And we have like a question of the week every week, and sometimes they're fun enough to ask the bands.
All right.
So the one for last week had some pretty funny answers. So we'll see. I don't know if you guys have anything to add to that canon.
Okay.
The question was like, tell us the story of the first time you got like really drunk.
That's a good one. Let me.
It's not a good one. I don't have a good one. I got a bad
Hold
one.
on.
Yeah,
No, that's a
I was
good question. That's a good question. Let me.
like
let,
12.
let me.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I was
Let me.
really
think.
young. Yeah.
Let me think.
Mine was
Parents,
a
yeah.
bottle of Absolute, a bottle of whiskey in Sierra Nevada, the terrible soda.
Wow.
Yeah. And
Uh,
my dad called me. It's the day before Thanksgiving. I think. It was
Nice.
like right this
Oh, it was
because my
like-
family visited. My cousin came with some alcohol.
So we're coming up on the anniversary.
Yeah, I guess Wednesday.
In 2 days.
Oh,
yeah.
I think I have a good one. I think I have a good one. So I think this was. I had drank before, but this was the first time I got really drunk. I was a freshman in college, and we were drinking screwdrivers in my dorm room. We were playing like beer pong or flip cup or something with screwdrivers. And then we ran out of orange juice, and they had vending machines with orange soda. So we were drinking like Smirnoff and orange soda. And it didn't end well. I remember puking blood the next day.
Oh, shit.
That was bad.
Yikes.
Yes.
After throwing up a whole bunch of orange, I was like, swearing off orange soda forever.
Yeah.
Awful.
Very awful.
Yeah, the stories range between like pretty funny and pretty tragic.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
No,
Well,
no one feels good.
no.
no.
I wouldn't do it again.
Mine was 3 bottles of fucking Bacardi in my parents' basement
Nice.
with a bunch of my friends. Not that exciting, dude. It was horrible, actually. Yeah,
Sounds like a fun time.
it was not very beachy.
No, neither was mine.
No.
It was not on a beach.
You have to grow into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks guys for coming in.
Yeah.
I feel
Thank
like
you.
you should end on the story
All
of
right.
The drunk story. Yeah. That's
There's
our
no way
end,
to
yeah.
top that.
No. Thanks for having
make
us.
sure to go out and see these guys December 11th.
Yep. Yeah. Check out the Facebook, the website, the Twitter. We're all over the internets. Don't get confused with the actual. Just find the band Roxy Pro. That's what I'll say.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.